Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back my fellow fans of narrative games, of interactive fiction. Today we have a little game called Death and Taxes. To be precise, we have a demo of it. It's going to be released on Steam in a week or so, I believe. Now, when I saw the title of this game, I thought about it. I thought about the idiom death and taxes. I mean, the first association is probably that old saying that there are only two things that are sort of for sure in life. One is death and the other is taxes. But there's also a quote by Daniel Defoe from his Political History of the Devil: "Things as certain as death and taxes can be more firmly believed," which is pretty much the same thing but much more flowery. Let us continue. Scroll through the comic using the mouse. Okay, let's do that. We have a man, and everything is done in this grayscale watercolor style, but the book is in color, and so is his bow tie. Don't ask me what color it is because I'm colorblind, and it might be green, might be yellow, I don't know. The book is red though, I'm sure of that. So we have a diary, some sort. Some kind of alchemy. Yorick. Here. Some eyeballs, some tea leaves, maybe. Not quite. A man sighing. House number 1801. He's leaving the house. Walking a little bit of an Abbey Road pastiche here. He's going to the market. Buying some potatoes or lemons or who knows what. He is approached. Wait, what was that? So okay. Fire. Why is the fire happening? Market. Is the market on fire? I don't know, something is on fire. And he has some evil thoughts. Does he need lemons to concoct some kind of... Oh, the lemon was the missing ingredient, maybe in his alchemical rites. Okay, sure. I have no idea why the game is so choppy. I'm just scrolling still images with minimal animation. And my computer is not that bad. It's quite decent actually. So we have a Yorick getting a lift up, a glow up. Much more satanic and groovy. Finally, the new spawn has awakened. Is the cat the new spawn? What a momentous day. I'm honored to welcome you into our world, Spawn. Hang on. Spawn number 85. I'm Fate. I'm the keeper of the world order. What shall we ask? Who are we in this situation? That's sort of a... Oftentimes... I wouldn't say a problem, but one of the rookie mistakes I see in heavily narrative-based games or interactive fiction phase is not knowing immediately who is who in the dialogue. So, for example, here, how and who is fate? We don't know if we are the being summoned and we are the being answering the questions, or we are this alchemical gentleman with a cat. Well, hello, a pleasure to meet you, Fate. Okay. Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change? That is a good start. So, we are the Grim Reaper. I suppose that answers it. Let us continue. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City, subdivision number 4, the Sun County Wine Region. So I'm curious, is this a fantasy world? Like a secondary fantasy world? Where it's not medieval fantasy, but everything is vaguely early 20th century? I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff, one would think. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and try not to destroy the world, yes? Haha, gallows humor, right, yes. Cough. Everything clear? Wait, I have to kill people? No, we're not gonna say that. I'm not ready for this. Will I get paid for this? Yeah, I think since this is either late 19th century or early 20th century, I mean workers' rights and all, I do want to get paid for this. Oh, most certainly. You are to be fairly compensated for every accurate choice you make. Sounds cryptic, but sure. Marking profiles correctly is the most important part. If you mark more or less than required, I will have to dock your pay. Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the daily amount, but you will still be provided with something. That's good to know. And perhaps, eventually, a place will appear where the salary is actually useful. Do not get your hopes up right now, though. What does that mean? That we cannot buy property, cannot own a dog or a cat if we want? So, have any of you guys or gals read Terry Pratchett? I mean, it's a pretty stereotypical thing to say, but my favorite, absolute favorite Grim Reaper character and just favorite Terry Pratchett character is Death. I mean, just the delivery, I don't know what is it, but the use of caps, all caps when the Death is monologuing, it's something. Now I need to tell you the details of the job. Very well. Every day I will send you the profiles of some people. Your job is to mark the files with the marker of death, choosing the people who have to die. Then you fax the files back to me. Any specific daily requirements will also be noted in the letter. Please follow the rules or I will have to fire you. Ugh. And remember, the fate of the world is in your hands. The humans you see are constantly on a path to the great dying. They cannot balance themselves. They create endless chaos. They are always on the precipice. Well, one thing so far, I do enjoy the art style, but I think the music is not doing anything for me. It's too Clue, and Clue is one of my favorite movies, but I'd much rather get some Shostakovich jazz or something. I don't know. This is not doing anything for me. And let's go. We are here to keep the chaos in check. We are here to keep them from falling off the precipice. As such, your actions will have consequences. Alright, where do I work? I was born to do this. Why me? Whatever, let's get this over with. No, actually, let's get a bit inquisitive, shall we? Why me? Because someone has to. Now, come along, I will show you your workplace. Well, someone has to. That's very cosmic. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed and either deemed fit or not. We cannot let just anyone work here. Fair enough. So, 1 week to show us what you are made of. I mean, aside from the ingredients you are made of. Huh. Well, we looked like a not very tasty stew. So this is like, what? Papers, Please, but with a Green Reaper. And we have a cell phone. Do we know how to use the cell phone? At least I still have my trusty phone. Good for procrastinating and scrolling through Coker. Okay. Signs of ragtag oil drillers sent out outer space to counter imminent asteroid impact threat. Okay, so this is a thinly veiled Twitter of this world. At Crown News, are we seeing the start of an apocalypse or is it just climate change? It's both. So, yeah, since we have a cell phone, we are definitely not in the early 20th century. We are in a quasi-modern world. Okay, well, do your job. No, I don't want to do my job. I want to examine thingies. I like to tinker with stuff. Deus Vex Machina. I still need to mark some of the profiles before I end my shift. Yeah, that made me laugh. This is a lamp. Yes. Of death. Probably the most useless thing here. I don't know. Maybe we probably have good eyesight as a Grim Reaper, but an old radio. It only plays one song though. How convenient. Okay, well, let's do our job. Morning Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situation within your domain. No difficult rules and requests yet. I'm allowing you to settle in. Rules for the day. Mark one human to perish with the marker of death. Send me the files by fax when you're done deciding. Good luck on your first day, Fate. Okay, so Fate lives in an apartment, goes to the grocery store, and can summon Grim Reapers, plural. Okay, sure. Okay, let's see. You old body, age 32, position neurosurgeon. You old, a child prodigy, has been performing brain surgery since the age of 18. They are well established as medieval professional in academia and in practice. Ewald is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risks. Well, can I just criticize one thing? And this might seem like a small thing, but I don't think that's a small thing in a text-based game like this. This typeface here is not great. It's good for menus, for these big buttons and stuff like that. And I'm not the biggest fan of this typeface of this font as well, but this is very visible. This typeface on its own is not terrible, but when you have it in a small zoomed out position like here, it becomes too squiggly, too rash. It's kind of difficult to watch. Buddy, you will buddy or you? No, he's gonna die. He's an adrenaline junkie. Go away. Oh, so it does zoom in. Still, on a table, doesn't look too great, does it? It's a bit better like this right now, but I'd still change the font. So we are marking him to die. The choice is final. Confirm, yes. Okay, now let's see. Bruno is an infamously gruff drilling expert who has been working on deep sea oil rigs for countless years. So this is Bruno Billis, he's 43. They have a tense relationship with their daughter, yet have lately been attempting to reconnect and make things work. Oh, how nice. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. No, don't ask me again. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's fax it. Oh, interesting. Let's see how we do. Oh, the new dev spawn. Welcome. How was your first day? Really good. Okay, I guess. Bad. A person die. I hate following orders. I don't know. What's the... I have nothing to compare it with. So let's go with... I hate following orders. So do we all when not in charge, is that not so? Alas, you will just have to deal with it. The office has no time for wayward deaths. Okay, sure. I see exactly one person perish today, as I asked. Did you figure out the best choice? There are only two options. Yeah, I don't think it was the best, but of the two. Indeed so. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices, such as the unfortunate law of cosmos. Very cosmic again. Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Have you heard the saying, how did it go? Nothing is more certain than death and taxes, sugar and spice, rainbows and puppies. The game is trying to be cute with me, and I don't like when the games are trying to be cute with me. Let's go with sugar and spice. No, it's death and taxes. What else would it be? Why did you have to go? This is the equivalent of having a title of a film and then the title of the film being said out loud by the characters in a film. It's like, what are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad? This is what you're doing, game. This is not clever. You did well. See you tomorrow, if you say so. I don't like this guy. Let's see, what did we receive in the green mail? Morning, Graham. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Oh, the phone is ringing. No, that was not it. Okay, what's the deal with the ringing? Oh, we cannot choose apps. Just at the Globe new report, recession fear is down. Doctors worry super bug resistant. Toxic spill ravages oceans. Lovely, just lovely. Let's continue the letter. Morning, Graham. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I am handing you another simple task. Rules for the day. Mark human with an engineering or industrial background. What does it mean to mark? I can mark them to live or die. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Viktor Yashin, age 47, safety inspector. This guy. Viktor graduated at the top of their class and made a fast climb on the career ladder, becoming the chief safety inspector of local nuclear power plants. They have already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. Okay, so he is the guy with engineering, but what's... He told us to mark. We have to mark someone. Can we leave out someone? Let's try that. Gahan Shah, he age 45, position hunter. Gahan has made a living by hunting wild game for decades. Recently they have become fascinated with conspiracy videos on MeTube, convinced there is a monster living in a nearby swamp. How quaint. Ahmad has never been happy with the status quo, with whatever they currently happen to have. They are always aiming higher and further, experimenting various different fields in order to find new ways for even more productive crops. Well, he has some kind of an engineering background, does he? I mean, what was that? Yeah, go away. I hope you found it. Okay. Mark a human engineering on industrial. I mean, this sounds like an industrial. Let's make an experiment. Let's go with farmer in winter. He gets to live. Maybe if we don't mark everyone, some of them go to to the other grim reapers. Well, let's try. So this guy lives. I think this counts for engineering industrial background. He's an inventor. He is trying out different fields. I mean, that's kind of the definition of engineering, is it not? And these controls are too fiddly for my taste. Okay. Go with Hunter. He's going to die because he's a conspiracy theorist. And off you go. There. Oh, we cannot. Well, that would have been a chance for an interesting interaction game, but alas, no. Sure. Okay. Fine. No. I want him to live. I want him to live. Wow, the game is really performing badly. Come on. So this guy is a safety inspector. He lives. Okay, so he dies. And then... Sure. At least let us see if there's any wordplay involved in this game. So he told us to mark. He didn't tell us to mark what. Just to mark. Yes, confirm our choices. There you are, Grim. How was your second day on the job? Meh. You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter, it will pick up. So, did you follow the rules properly? Maybe, I don't really know. Yeah. Everything looks to be in order as far as I can tell. I think you did something right. Well, maybe that was it. Maybe this is our wordplay moment. He told us to mark. But the stupid thing is we cannot leave something blank. So we have to mark something. We have to... There is no either or. We just don't have to send someone to die. Anyway. Continue with good work and do not let the tough choices get you down. Oh no, but can I get a vacation? Oh no. Well, good luck. Rest well, you will need it. See you soon. Fine, okay. Let's see for the instructions for the day. What now? What? Coral reefs in jeopardy once more. What else is new? And yes, I see the battery is constantly on 66%. No special requests today. A new day dawns. You should know the drill by now. Just follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles and send them to me by fax. Today's rule is mark 2 humans with the mark of death. Ah, see. Well, this is where it's at. This time, the game is specifically saying to us that we have to mark someone for death. Not just mark someone for death. Calm down, Tara. My dog wants to join in on the fun. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? So we have to kill 2 people, right? Okay. This is Sarina Masvidal, 74. Always like the name Masvidal. I mean, it's a surname. One of my favorite guitarists, Paul Masvidal from Cynic, shares that surname. He's really, really good. An avid electronics enthusiast, Sarina has continued working as an electrician well into their retirement. Although their grandkids keep telling him to retire, especially due to bad eyesight, their love for the job will always win. Interesting. Well, let's see. An avid proponent of the whole Earth conspiracy theory. I mean, he looks like one. David Sharp, age 43, content creator. This game really has it for conspiracy theorists. No, I'm not complaining. So his mission is to spread the truth around the globe. They like collectible cards and cats, hate aeronautics engineers and mornings. Of course, they hate science. David smells of cigarettes and shampoo. At least he washes himself, unlike many of his ilk. No matter what, Off you go. I really don't care. Okay, let's see. Columba Hunter, age 47, position airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran, these days a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They have 5 children and a wife. As a hobby, Columba is very interested in the history of religious buildings. Cool. Yeah, you can stay. I like you. That's nice. What's this? Osip von Baraday, age 24, basketball player. Osip, who started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Oh, that's nice. Let's see the next one. Raven Khurshid, age 29, professional athlete. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Myra. In their spare time, they like going hiking and camping. Well, you're going to die just because you sound completely unremarkable. Okay, and we are going to keep you. And that's it. Do I? Oh yeah, we still have to. Okay, I guess he lives too. He sounds okay. Okay. And Grim, my latest spawn. Good evening. 3 days you have spent with us. How do you feel? Fine, more or less. Awesome, getting things done, keeping the world in balance. Are we keeping the world in balance? It's all still a bit confusing. I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible? Yeah, I do wonder what this game is going for in terms of status quo. Are we to challenge status quo? Will this be explored in the full release of the game? Let's go with the hungry. I mean, sure. It's probably some type of a psychic residue left over from your creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy, if you say so. You could still give me a Snickers bar or something. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent today. Right, everything seems to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. Good night. See you tomorrow. Okay. Day 4. Hijima Kodea. What? Well, that's a very unfun Hideo Kojima spoonerism. Is it a spoonerism? Single mother lost in fatal car. Promising basketball seriously injures knee in court collision. That's probably our guy. All survived in plane crash. Maybe some of the guys or gals on the list. We don't know. Okay, let's go. You go away. Have you looked at outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondents with me. Well, here are some rules for you. Mark 3 humans with a marker of death. Another day, another death. Fate. Sure. Okay. Shannon Green, age 27, unemployed. Shannon is a squatter and dumpster diver who likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with friends. They travel a lot by train and manage a community garden. Shannon, you had a good run, I think. Let's see. Hijima Kodia. It said that Hijima comes up with ideas for new games. Oh, really? Hijima Kodia age 42 game design. This game, you're being cute again, and I do not care for it. Comes up with ideas for new games, characters, and plot lines by meditating in the rain. Subsequently, each of their games seems to make less and less sense, yet still somehow getting better. This is not directed towards Kojima, but the concept of being cute. This is... no. Chipo Ivo Solarin, age 38, position sports nutritionist. For years, Chipo has been interested in what effects different diets have on people. Lately, they have been working with the best of national athletes, helping to improve their competitive performance. Yeah, sounds good. You can stay. You can stay. Shannon Green will already decided your fate. Let's see. Dudley Singleton, age 55, position unemployed. Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting tear. After collecting a set amount, those bottles can be exchanged for money and new alcohol can be bought from the proceeds, which creates more bottles to take care of. That's not how this works, but whatever. Your liver is probably dying to meet its maker. Andreas Kadazoukas, age 43, position veteran. Andreas is traumatized veteran of the Marisola Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They're very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian, even while being in the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. But maybe, I don't know, this is a difficult question, but it doesn't seem like he's doing well. Not that I'm advocating this, but let's see. Maybe we'll get an interesting reaction on the pseudo Twitter right there. Okay, Graham, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here just as requested. Excellent work. I'm beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may even be promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities. Anyway, I'm quite busy tonight, so you can go until tomorrow, Grim. Okay. Day 5. Okay, let's try to get things interesting. Let us try and not follow the rules. The Globe. Investors cut funds from projects. Wars on drugs result in new deaths. Healthcare systems on the edge of collapse. Okay, sure. Okay, whatever. Leave this pen alone. Let's see. Mark 2 humans with a marker of death. I hope you are enjoying the routine. If you say so. Hayden B. Blackburn, age 41, position field researcher in geology. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that microscale steam mechanics are totally doable. They dream of creating microscale scale model steam train by using soon to be available technology. I'm not smart enough to see if this is stupid or not, so maybe he will do something with himself or this concept. I don't know. Keith O'Toole, age 19, position unemployed, social media influencer. Keith likes attention and has an account on every social media platform. Their favorite activity is hanging off cliffs while taking selfies. Keith's large following on social media has also brought in a hefty sponsorship from a life insurance company. Yeah, sure. The writing here is really on the nose. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm uploading this to YouTube. I guess I'm technically a YouTuber, but the game is trying way too hard, or not hard enough. Actually, yeah, we are rebelling today, right? So let us rebel. We'll just mark everyone to live. I don't care. I want to see an interesting reaction from this game. I'm not getting it so far. Hey, Kelsey Hadley, age 25, position psychology student. Kelsey specializes in children's psychology. They want to be a mother and a kindergarten teacher. Their main hobbies are watching and criticizing movies and swimming. Okay, sure, you can stay. Harrison Stewart, age 73, mysterious capitalist. How does one become, or what does one do if they are a mysterious capitalist? No one knows much about Harrison. Their history and identity are both mysterious. Most often they are seen moving around in wheelchair, barely speaking a word to anyone, although it is known they once helped a lost detective. Well, this, maybe I'm missing a reference here, I probably am, but for me at least this is much better than Bideo Bojima or whatever that was. sorry, attempted humor and references. Did I mention that I don't like referential humor? Oh, speaking of referential humor, I actually allow it. I actually allow it because Titus Grown is actually a reference to a novel. It's a novel by Mervyn Peake from, I believe it's from the late 40s. It's from the Gormenghast series. It's one of the early, I guess, it's a gothic literature, late gothic literature, maybe even fantasy. But it's really good. Gormenghast series is good. Points for this. Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend their time lounging lifelessly in constant ennui. Yeah. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Is this everyone? No, we still have Charlie Gok, age 56, fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Yeah, let's mark him to live as well. I want an interesting result. Okay, ready, set, go. Yes, I want to confirm my choices. If it's a fail state, give me an interesting fail state. What a day, Grim, what a day. Now let us go over your conduct first. What is this? Okay, you cannot let everybody live. You're not thinking of the consequences. Do not mistake this for an idle warning. We clear. The reprimand has been marked into your profile. Anyway, Grim, you have been here for a number of days now. I wanted to ask, how does it feel to make such difficult choices? That's it. That's... okay, sure, fine. I did not like it first, but I've grown to enjoy it. I still feel awful about every choice. Perhaps that is for the best. It keeps you connected to the world, so you will not get jaded and different. Okay. But consider the humans in this context. Do you think this is an appropriate way to deal with them? Not really. Is there another way? Perhaps. Or no, not that I can see, and I have been here for a long time. Okay, sure. Do you not think it unethical to make choices you make? All this control over so many lives, unbeknownst to the humans themselves. I'm not happy about the situation. You make me do these choices. You hand out the rules. Yes. True enough, one must be in charge, the others will follow. Our office is perennial and highly venerated. We have spent eons crafting our methods and strategies. We get what we are doing. Yes. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time, but before you go, are there any questions would you like to ask me? I haven't seen any young profiles. Why is that? What is the basis for profiles? Or not really? Let's go with that, yeah. Ah, children. Yes, they're a special case. Something for a different set of departments to deal with. Do deal with. You will not find any yourself. Interesting. Any other offices or departments? Countless. And they all have reapers? Myriad. Wow. Exactly. What's the basis for profiles? Not at all. You don't sound too sure. Ah, I am quite so. So what about free will? Sure, humans have some free will. They can make a variety of choices, yet it matters that they cannot escape the inevitable. Even the life-threatening situations that bring them into your desk are all a result of their own deeds and decisions. And then, well, there are some highly complex calculations, factors, and aspects that influence the situation, but that is a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it. What about animals? Yeah, what about the doggies? Absolutely, all living beings have to be processed after the end. There is no escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department. I will not. What about unliving things, buildings, stuff? Technically, kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead, but at the same time, they often feel alive. How poetic. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. We may have to return at it for a later date. Okay. That's all I can think of. I want to get back to work. Right, it has been enlightening. I bid you good night. See you tomorrow. We have a choice now. Rebel again or just follow this through. I suspect that this demo is only for 7 days because our evaluation is 7 days long, so we'll wrap up after the 7-day mark. Globe Cosmopolis CD enjoys new investments. Hostile languages, fading in politics. Yeah, well, whatever. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Rules for today. Mark a fatal of 6 humans. Mark 3 younger humans. Spare humans with a medical background if possible. Good luck. Oh, now this is getting more complicated, which is a good thing. I was hoping for that. Talia Al-Farsi, age 64, position president. Talia is the current president of Formosa. Okay, so this is also just like in Papers, Please. And I'm sorry, but the comparisons are inevitable. Just like in Papers, Please, we have fictional countries. Recently elected after years of working as a professor of economic theory, they are known for being critical of exploitative structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren. Just rubbing this in, are we? What was the Mark 3 younger? So we have to mark. Oh, we don't have to kill anyone, right? We need to mark 6 humans, mark 3 younger humans, and spare humans with a medical background. Yeah, I might as well let everyone live, right? So you live. Wait. The frame rate is not great. Who is Michael St. James? Michael is 43 and unemployed. He's a lover of pizza, especially those with pineapple toppings, as it should be. To each his own. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love for writing poems. Okay, sure. Herman Tate, age 24, position bassist. Thus far, Herman has an absolutely crazy life, traveling around the globe with their post-rock band. I like post-rock. Like God is an Astronaut or If These Trees Could Talk. Those are great bands. They have 2 younger sisters who often join on tours. Yeah, you can live. Make some more music, man. Philip Harms, age 20, student. Philip is a very random guy, meaning they enjoy chaotic and odd behavior. For example, they love playing pranks, their friends, and conducting occult rituals. They also have a personal catchphrase of stay out of harm's way, and are fond of animal skulls. No, you are dying. I know I said I'm going to spare everyone, but I don't like pranksters. Your time is up. Kevin Jason, age 35. Air Force Captain. Kevin, born and raised at McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in tense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service, and Kevin is dedicated to their wife and 7-year-old son, rarely taking any time for themselves. Seems like a stand-up person. Philip Harms. Yeah, we killed him. Who's left? Parvani Vaur, age 25, art history student, avid reader and student of art history, comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighborhood, yet the local community pooled their meager funds to help Parvani's ascent to higher education. So far, no one has any type of medical history. Oh, plastic surgeon. I guess that's roughly related to medicine. Blair Presley, age 50, plastic surgeon, adult film director. Blair considers their job as doctor more of a hobby. They enjoy traveling to various foreign lands and shooting movies. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in 3 different countries. Doesn't sound very nice, but we are conducting an experiment here, are we? Yes. Let's see. I agree, a rough day lies behind you, I assume. New recruits often falter during such dark times. Do tell me more. As I thought, you have marked fewer profiles than necessary. What happened? The wording happened. You had 3 and... A world of options, yes, but it is your job to cut straight through it all. You would do well to concentrate harder in the future. Let us hope the harsh days do not resume. What do you think even happened? Don't you know what happened? You're in charge after all. Yes, I am, and yes, I do, but what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the choices in front of them? Well, screw you. Sure, industrial accident. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside its skull of yours. Okay, off you go now, Grim. Good night. Let's see. Let us wrap this up, shall we? What's with the fake thing here? Banks in trouble as stimulus held it. Conflicts escalate the wars. Nothing interesting. Stop ringing. Perhaps we can clean up the mess that happened yesterday. That might give you the boost that you need. Remember, many troubles left behind, many may lie ahead. Mark 2 humans as the marker of death. Spare humans and my help against the troubles. Okay. Sure. Albert David Gok. Oh. So. He is a leftover from our previous. Who might help? I don't know who might help. So he's a corrupt CEO and he has caused a lot of destruction and he will stop at nothing. So he has the means, but I don't think he has the will to help. So he will die. Then we have David Carver, IT architect researcher. He is founder of Trans Global Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, he has been a foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence. I don't know if AI and algorithms will help, but let's take a look at others. Age 28, make-down artist, being terrible at everything. Their central artistic and performative thesis. He has grown actually very popular in context with the climate. No, he's dying. He's dying. No. I misclicked. Off you go. Come on. Why can I? Wait, you're telling me I cannot unmark? No way back now unless I find something to erase this with. Do we have something in the... guess not. Okay, so let's... I don't know. Let's kill him off because we have to, and I don't know. Valborg, off you go to. Let's see what's at the end of day 7. Hello Grim, it is time for ultimate performance review for a trial period. Let me get my papers. First up, let us see the possible good you may have managed to create in the world. Congratulations, it seems like mankind has postponed bombing itself into the ground for now. There is a lot of scrap metal around now though, a lot, and who knows what they are going to do with all this spare uranium. I think I might need it for no matter, just an idle thought. But I see, this is not the whole story. Oh no, the balance is completely off. I have not seen anything like this since... How bad is it? How many pages is this? Oh my, oh my. I cannot even believe the mess you have created. The world is in shambles. Good. Toxic spills everywhere, the forests have been demolished, the oceans are turning to acid, the air is nigh unbreathable. You are given a sacred task to take care of the world, yet you have brought only ruin. What do you have to say for yourself? Whatever, man, that's like your opinion, man. My opinion, look outside, Graham. The results of your actions are right in front of your eyes, said the incontrovertible fact. Your blindness is unfathomable. It is as if you do not even care, a heartless being, ignorant of your surroundings, a dream of convenience and comfort. This game is trying to be grand and profound, but it is failing. You can fire me, I quit. That was a stupid job. Pack your things, you're fired. Yeah, you can fire me, I quit. Hey, now do not make me dissolve you into the very pot you came from. You are no Grim of mine. No, I'm not. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed your brief existence. Goodbye, Grim. I assume this is where we end. This is the end of the demo. You can find it on itch.io if you like. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please click like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment if you have a suggestion for a new interactive fiction related game, if you think that I'd like. And I hope you have a nice evening, and or whichever part of the day you're watching this at. Bye bye.